I know what you're thinking, Season 3 just started, so why am I making a Season 4 video? Well, everything's pretty much poured out to do with how OG Season 4 starting the same day actually correlates to the theme. All of the Battle Pass skins as we transition back to this normal length season instead of this month-long one now in Galactic Battle, and despite the Spirit Realm portal that Daigo entered being destroyed, him returning in the new form we saw him in the brief cinematic. Just before we hop into that, before you pick up the Battle Pass, don't forget to slap code FM1 in the shop, literally being one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, only 3 digits long, literally takes like 3 seconds. I don't make the rules, Charlie the Charcoal Pug does, and it's been an incredibly hot day, so don't let this little pug down, get entering the code now. A new season means a new Battle Pass to give to tons of subscribers, so make sure you are subscribed with all notifications turned on and comment your Epic Games ID down below if you want it, and that way I can hook some of you up like this person on screen today. So diving straight into it all, one of the most interesting things is if you take a look at your passes tab right now, you will see that all of them, despite one, end on June 7th, 2025. The Battle Pass, the OG Pass, and of course the Lego Pass. One of them we already sort of know what we're getting in OG Season 4, you know, this one, Brace for Impact, where the meteor that's currently in the sky that we can see in a game of OG crashes down creating dusty divots, and believe it or not, this has more effect going forward in Chapter 6 Season 4 than anybody would have anticipated, so stay tuned. Before we dive into that though, in case you forgot the schedule of this mini-season, as it will be going quick, we're about to see the Pull of the Force when I'm recording this video, May 8th, then Mandalorian Rising May 22nd, Star Destroyer Bombardment May 29th, and then Death Star Sabotage, the live event that we're all involved in on June 7th. Because of this schedule, many people thought all of these weeks are going to represent a downtime update, and this simply isn't the case, as it was leaked prior to Season 3 starting, or should I say MS1, meaning Mini Season 1, as we can see on the cosmetics introduced this season, meaning technically it's not even called Season 3, it's Chapter 6 Mini Season 1, implying there's also going to be more. Anyways, as posted by Lulo, Star Wars update dates confirmed, this was before it released, May 2nd, of course it did roll around, we thought it was called Season 3, May 15th, 35.10, May 29th, 35.20, and then June 8th, the day after Death Star Sabotage, Season 4, at least for OG anyways, as this next season for normal Battle Royale going forward is going to be Chapter 6 Season 3, considering, as I previously mentioned, this is mini Season 1 of this chapter. Obviously we're anticipating it to be called Chapter 6 Season 4, hence why it's the title of this video, but it's confirmed to not be the case. This season's been a revolutionary one, a full collab season and a mini one mixed together, as they started doing toward the end of 2023 with Fortnite OG initially, the end of 2024 Chapter 2 Remix, and now we have Chapter 6 Mini Season 1. As Hypex broke down here, we might get another mini season this chapter because this current season is called Chapter 6 Mini Season 1. Either another mini season this chapter, or Fortnite are preparing for multiple mini seasons in future chapters. This does leave hope for the end of the year that we do get a Chapter 3 Remix or Throwback season. I wouldn't exactly call it Chapter 3 OG, as it doesn't feel too long ago to be considered OG. Nostalgia is starting to develop though in terms of missing items like the Mythic Web Slingers and locations such as the Daily Bugle where we could find them round at and swing around. Sadly, I don't think this is going to be the case, as previous leaks suggested that we're going to be staying on this Chapter 6 island with the Turtle Island plugins obviously active until the Chapter 7 update itself, explained by Lulo in this post, which yes means it's a good thing for these lovebirds on the outside of the island. They're not going to be succumbing to any sort of mad danger in the Death Star Sabotage event, of course, that's going to be absolutely massive. After all, just take a look at the size of this thing on the outskirts of the island. I definitely think Palpatine's been attracted to the island just like Galactus was also, in search for the 0 point power or energy, but we know now it's all broken up into different shards, initially crashing into Oninoshima in the Chapter 6 Season 1 trailer, opening the spirit portals and getting stuck in there, hence why Daigo at the end of last season for completing that quest literally dived into here and didn't look back, which might have seemed like a silly mistake considering the portal he did enter now was completely broken, but he may have a way back, which we're going to be mentioning about in just a second. Before we move on to that and the Battle Pass skins, however, our first Season 3 leaks are the following. There's a new 0 point sprite coming next season. They will also have a dash ability with recharges. I'm guessing like that 0 point fish that we could previously get, where we could dash around or have different charges of dash. As I previously mentioned that you may be skeptical of, OG Season 4 is heavily correlating to Chapter 6 Season 3, obviously we thought was going to be called Season 4. As for those that don't know, Season 4 was revolutionary in Chapter 1 for Fortnite. Not only did this meteor crash in the sky, meaning some sort of storyline or plan had been set out by Epic Games going forward, but the first ever live event in-game actually occurred in it that we're going to be seeing again thanks to this clip confirmed from Tim the Tapman when OG Chapter 1 Season 1 initially released.
It's alright.
I'm doing a 2-hour sponsorship with Fortnite, just heads up.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad. Also, in the document they sent over, it says there is going to be the live events again, by the way.
Oh, that's lit.
So,
okay. That's awesome.
I read it.
That's going to be awesome. Wow.
So they're going to replay. So it's literally going to go. I mean, that's insane.
Honestly, I just can't wait for the remix version of the Visitor being kind of like the aura mysterious villain character launching this rocket that we're also going to be able to attend again in Chapter 1 Season 4. But speaking of heroes and villains, it looks like this is spilling over this theme into Chapter 6 Season 4 or 3, like we previously mentioned, with the first leaks pouring out about Fortnite X Superman coming soon. Will include an ability power that makes you transform into him, so I'm guessing he's in the next Battle Pass as the collab skin. Whether he's a skin between level 1 and 100 or the secret skin like General Grievous this season, it's unconfirmed as of now. The description Lula obviously put there though includes an ability power that makes you transform into him. Makes me get Doctor Doom vibes, you know, this island that spawned in Chapter 5 Season 4 that allowed us to transform into this kind of like mythic variant of him in each game. And if you're wondering now, we've already seen Superman in Chapter 2 Season 7's Battle Pass. No, technically we haven't. According to the name of this variant of Superman introduced anyways, as it literally is, he's named Clark Kent, obviously the actual real name of Superman, so a skin just called Superman is still yet to be added, and that is going to be next season as we have further proof to back up this superhero theme. Posted by Lulo right here, Season 3 superheroes themed, not a collab. Epic added this icon called Hero Sprite by mistake, and it's the same icon from the superhero skins from the survey. We can also confirm the theme via our own inside sources. Even though this is of low quality, this logo that he attached to that post anyways, as you can see, it's consistent throughout many characters on the recent Fortnite survey skins that obviously released, and many of these are superhero looking or themed. And to squash any doubt you had in mind about next season's theme, Hypex posted the bullet point list. Next season is likely hero themed. Why? 18 hero skins in the surveys, Superman collab skin and mythic next season. Next season starts on the same day as OG Season 4, Chapter 1 Heroes. Heroes themed boons leaked this update that have the same icon as one in this skin's chests. With that said, out of the 18 hero skins, which would you like to see make up the entire Battle Pass, consisting of 8 total outfits, as it's not a collab season, although it is looking like we're going to be seeing Superman as one of the 8 outfits, so pick 7 from here and let me know down below in the comments your fantasy Battle Pass. Either way, it's safe to say these superhero variants are not the only versions of these individual skins we're going to be seeing. As Denny pointed out, I just noticed something. All hero skins are definitely each getting their own undercover casual variant. These 2 skins from the Fortnite surveys are 100% the same person. Maybe we only do get one version of the skin, but an emote allows us to transition, like Superman that we already have in the Clark Kent form, into this fully suited up character. Without getting too ahead of ourselves though, in terms of talking about next season before it starts, we're going through that huge Death Star Sabotage live event, and on May 29th we're seeing another Godzilla-like ability in game, you know, where one player could become and control the giant creature with different abilities, as a new crazy Fortnite feature on May 29th, according to Hypex, allows us to control the Star Destroyer's Turbo Blast and shoot from above, and one portal to the control room spawns every match allowing us to do this. So it seems these things shown in the trailer and in the sky right now in-game aren't just going to be scenery. We're finally going to be able to operate one of these, and I'm guessing that's like a teaser of what's to come in a segment of this interactive gameplay live event for Death Star Sabotage. Further confirmation about this being an absolutely huge live event leading into a black hole-like state is from Egyptian leaker right here. Live event leak, some night-night downtime black hole effects were added early. These will probably be used for the upcoming Star Wars big live events. It's already been determined by data miners as well that this is going to be a very similar live event to the Operation Skyfire one from Chapter 2 Season 7, where we got abducted up into the ship itself, so we're going to be boarding the Death Star, and then us internally as players are definitely going to be sabotaging it, as we know we're still on Oninoshima, or this Chapter 6 island that we entered in Season 1 until Chapter 7 rolls around. Don't get me wrong, the event's not going to be entirely predictable, as I'm guessing Epic Games have a lot of tricks and secrets up their sleeves, such as what happened in this Operation Skyfire live event, revealing not only one version of Kevin the Cube was on the mothership, but all of the cubes from all of the universes and all of their colours. And even in this trailer for Galactic Battle, we already know it's going to be charging up its death ray, the Death Star, and targeting this specific area of Lone Wolf Lair, where I'm guessing like Galactus targeted a specific area of the island being the agency, reveals another location of another shard on the island right now, or the rest of the 0 point, meaning only one shard was initially missing that crashed into the island and then obviously opened up and entered the Spirit Realm. And speaking of the Spirit Realm, with Daigo entering it at the end of last season, with the portal at Magic Mosses that he entered through now being destroyed, Fortnite are specifically testing or reworking Shogun's Arena for next season, Chapter 6 Season 3, and it's likely for Daigo, as this is the only active Spirit Realm portal now on the floating islands on the island. Lone Wolf Lair has been particularly attentive of what's going on in the sky even before the Death Star arrived arrived in the distance, with telescopes being put up here in some of Season 2's last updates. And considering we have this mysterious statue with blue glowing eyes from some sort of energy powering them up, it wouldn't surprise me if the 0 point is responsible for this power or indicating it's beneath here. Either way, once next season for Battle Royale releases, after this Galactic Battle one, they're going to be going on summer vacation Epic Games after the first update 36.10 releases on June 17th, as the update after that is a month later, nearly exactly, being July 15th, 36.20, and then the final update of next season being July 29th, 36.30 that we know of so far. Drop a like if you're hyped and subscribe for more with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any future uploads, and don't forget I'm an Epic partner, so enter code FM1 in the shop now. It literally takes like 3 seconds, you've got no excuse, and I don't make the rules up. It's an incredibly hot day, and Charlie the Charcoal Pug would want nothing more than for you guys to be rocking the code in the shop. In terms of other videos, click either of these two YouTubes recommended you. It's a good suggestion. Whilst you wait for that next upload, I do publish here on the channel.